Hey guys, it's Austin with Gone in 60. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today I want to share with you just a few mistakes that I made when I bought my car that I wish I would have known what to do in the circumstances that I've come across since after owning it for a little bit. So I'm going to share with you guys really the things that you should try and look for when you're buying a new Dodge Challenger, whatever car you're buying. I want to make sure that you guys know from my mistakes. You're buying a new car. Now, I bought a Dodge Challenger. To me, it doesn't matter what car that you buy. I think all of these things apply for the most part, especially if you're looking out there at muscle cars and, big V8 motors. So I'm going to share with you just 4 things that I wish I would have done differently, looking back a year ago when I first bought my car. So the first thing that I want to share with you guys that, I think is important that you guys keep an eye on is don't let the dealership top your car off with gas. That's a standard policy that all of them like to do. Honestly, it's very kind of them. It's awesome. But the last thing that you guys don't want to have happen is a dealership go and put 85 octane in your car when it really needs 93. So that's the first thing that I really recommend. When I bought my car, I'm quite confident that they didn't put premium fuel in my car. It just didn't run the best when I left the dealership. And I think with these cars, they're just very temperamental. You want to put good oil in them. You want to make sure you get good gas in them. So that way you don't run into any, engine issues or just sludge or anything within your car that would affect the performance. So that's the first thing that I would share is just, hey, when you're buying your car, especially these performance cars, don't let the dealership put gas in it unless they confirm to you that they're going to put premium in it for you. And I would double check that with them. But to me, $30-$40 for a tank of gas really is very small in the grand scheme of buying $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 muscle cars. So that's the first thing that I just want to share with you guys that I wish I would have done differently and had I, just checked into a little bit closer. The second thing that I wish I would have done differently is I wish I would have got my car ceramic coated. Now, there's a lot of ceramic coatings out there that, the big manufacturers sell. Everybody out there has some type of ceramic coating and they're good. But I recommend when you guys buy your car to take it to a professional detailer and have it ceramic coated. And it really just makes this almost epoxy-like, just extra coating of, think of it just like extra clear coat that they put on the car that protects your car. Now, it doesn't last for forever. Some of them, 6 months, a year, a couple years. My car right now, I've put some paint sealants and some different things on it. So in the wintertime when I spray it, honestly, a lot of the dirt, grime just washes right off because the paint's protected. But when I bought the car, I didn't put any type of protection on it. And I'll share with you guys right now some of the rock chips that I have on the front of my car. They're not a lot, and I know you can't avoid them when you own cars. But had I had my car ceramic coated, I think it would have protected my hood better. I think it would have protected behind my wheels better. But I've noticed over time that, I've had some rocks flip up and hit my car, and it's unfortunate. So guys, in the grand scheme of it, pay the money to have it ceramic coated. You're paying all this money for the car. At least try and pay that extra money to have it ceramic coated, to have it protected, so you guys don't run into any issues, a year or two later. So now I'm going to have to kind of get some touch-up paint, try and fix it. Obviously you can have your car's paint corrected. But, I've just noticed my car, there's a few marks on it, some swirls and things. That just happens over time. But if you guys pay the money to have a good ceramic coating done, it's going to protect your car in the long run. All right, this next one is easily fixed, and it is something that I'm going to fix for you guys. As you guys can tell, I do not have tint on any of the windows in my car. It looks like a fishbowl driving down the road. And my birthday's coming up. That is my birthday present to myself. I'm going to get my car windows tinted. The reason I haven't got my windows tinted, and you guys can look at another one of my videos that I talked about this, is Utah is very stingy on your window tint, especially for the front windows. And basically the front windows almost look like there's no tint on them, and I don't like the look of that. Honestly, guys, I'm just going to risk it. I want my car to look right. I want it to look good. I want tint that matches all the way around the car. And so I'm going to go and have that done. So if you guys live in a state, if you're worried about getting pulled over, I'm at the point where I'm just willing to risk a ticket. I obviously don't recommend that to you guys. Make your own choices for yourselves, but it's just something that here I am, 12, 13 months into ownership, and I have not put window tint on my cars. That to me is just a basic thing that I should have done a long time ago, especially, as springtime's coming. I want to make sure as the summer hits that my car, it's good for a lot of other things too. When you have your windows tinted, it protects the interior of the car. It can protect your dash. It allows the car not to get too hot. Here in Utah, it can get over 100 degrees, and it can get, really toasty out. So that is one thing that, guys, if you're worried about tint, if you're worried about all of that, obviously make your own choices, but it's something that I'm going to fix, and that is one thing that I'm glad that I can turn around and fix, is to be able to tint the windows in my car. All right, so I'm going to save one topic for last, and I'd actually like your guys' feedback on this, but one thing that I regret not installing in my car is an oil catch can. Guys, I'm not pretending to be Mr. Mechanical here or know everything about cars, but these oil catch cans will actually prevent oil to get recirculated back into the engine. And if you watch a lot of different YouTubers out there, their oil catch cans catch a lot of just surplus oil that's trying to get recycled back into the engine. And it's quite alarming to me how full some of those cans can get. And what that does is it just makes sure that clean oil is running through your car always, and that you're not, building up sludge within your engine. Obviously, having the right lubricants within your engine just make the parts last longer. That's really the basics of it. But guys, tell me your thoughts on an oil catch can. Am I crazy for not having one? Do you guys really see the benefits of it? I get it. I understand it. I think it's an install that's very easy to do. But guys, I would love your feedback on what you guys think on oil catch cans. But it is something that I've thought of lately that, I regret not doing, that ultimately could affect the longevity of my engine. So guys, those are the things that I hope you guys take note of, that maybe if you guys are out there buying a car, that you guys cannot make the same mistakes that I did. If you guys made some mistakes of your own that maybe I haven't thought about, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts. This is a community. I think the more everybody can share about their buying experiences, what they learn after owning their cars, it just makes all of us better. It makes us enjoy our cars more. Thank you guys for being subscribed to the channel. If you're not, please drop me a like, please drop me a subscribe, please drop me a comment. I appreciate all the support that you guys give me, and we'll catch you on the next video.